demonstrate how to tape for wrist hyperextension. So this is a tape job to prevent excessive extension of the wrist. So the patient's going to start with their hand like this. You don't want them to have their fingers all tight together. You want them to have them a little bit splayed. You're going to start with shaving if necessary, and then spraying. You're going to start pre-wrap around their metacarpal bones, and then working your way up. Lengthwise, you can see where their forearm becomes thicker. You don't want to go quite that far. At the same time, you don't want to just start really low. You want to have a nice long lever for this. I'm going to start with 2 proximal anchors. And then 2 distal anchors. The distal anchors are going to go in the webbing of the thumb. Where that webbing of the thumb is, it can be uncomfortable to have the end of the tape there, so you flip it over or lip it over, and then you're going to go around there. Actually, now to prevent the hyperextension, what you want to do is bring them into about 30 degrees of flexion. So you can see that's about 30 degrees of flexion. I'm going to measure the distance right there, and then I'm going to make a fan with 3 strips of tape, each of them crossing in the middle, half lapping at the ends. You could do more than 3 if you felt that was necessary for the size of the athlete you were doing the fan for. So the fan should pull tight when they're in 30 degrees of flexion, which then when they go to extend will provide good resistance. So you're going to re-anchor the fan on there. On the proximal side, it's just a regular re-anchor. On the distal side, your re-anchor is going to have almost a figure 8 pattern. So again, you're going to lift the tape over. It's going to come across their hand, but it's going to angle downwards just a little bit so that it can go behind, around their thumb, and then that X is in the front of that figure 8. So you get it just right, it'll go twice in a row. So you're going to do 2 figure 8s, that X being in the front side of the hand. And then you'll be ending on the back side of their hand. In general, when you want to end all your tape scraps that are in their hand on the back side, because anything in the palm of their hand is just going to flip over as they do activity. There's some gaps showing with pre-wrap showing through here, so you want to lace back up all those gaps. Make sure there's a thick layer. So there's one spot where it's only 1 layer of tape thick, so you're going to make sure you go through there. Make sure you use your tape down to the last little bit. Don't leave a scrap for someone else to clean up. And then I'm going to have her bring both hands and extend as far as you can on both sides. You can see it's not letting her go much past neutral right there. It'll give her more room as the tape gets a little bit wet, but overall, good restriction.